Thank you guys so much for tuning into our very first podcast. The greatest podcast to ever bless the West Coast, actually. My name is Ulysses.
My name is Martin.
And we are the Late Bloomers. All right. So today we have a very special topic and a very special guest. I want to welcome you guys to a good friend of mine. Her name is Kassidy.
Woo!
What's going on?
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
What's going on, Kassidy?
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here. Excited to talk.
Thank you for showing up. You know,
Of course.
very first podcast. We're gonna kickstart things off, right?
Hell yeah.
Right? All right, guys. So, Kassidy, why don't you just like introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, all that fun stuff, and we will proceed.
Yeah. So my name's Kassidy. I do right now mindset fitness coaching. Love making content, so I do primarily TikTok creations, YouTube, Instagram, that type of stuff. I'm actually starting a podcast soon too, so if y'all want to check that out.
Perfect fit.
And yeah, I just love trying to spread love and positivity to people and inspiration, and so hopefully something I say today or we say today could resonate with you in some way and bring something positive into your life.
Love that.
Excited to be here. Thank y'all.
Perfect intro. Okay, so also feel free to drop your Instagram too, so our lovely followers over here could stalk you on there.
Mindset with Cass. Come on, go follow me right now. Pause this. Follow, come back.
Mindset with Cass, guys.
Cass with a K.
Okay.
Always got to say that.
So, Martin, you want to introduce the topic?
Yeah, so our topic today is going to be online dating. As we know, everything's pretty slow with the whole pandemic and stuff, so we're pretty restricted on, going up to people and be like, hey, my name is so-and-so. Mm-hmm. So now we have online dating. We have an array of things. We have Hinge, Tinder, Bumble. I mean, there's more, right?
And we want to cover all of it.
So, Kassidy,
yep.
Yes.
What have you been using? Do you prefer to use the little whole traditional, hey, my name's Kassidy at the bar, or do you like to use the whole Tinder app thing, or what's your whole preference of things?
I think there's pros and cons to each for sure. I've happened to meet people in person most of the time when I actually get involved with anybody. But I have met a couple people on Tinder specifically. I haven't really used any other apps. Mm-hmm. And there's definitely pros and cons, which we'll probably get into later in the podcast. Okay. But definitely good things and bad things about both of them. I don't know my preference. I feel like it depends on what I'm looking for at the time. So, I know dating apps are most hookup culture. If I'm just looking for that, then maybe that's the route to go.
I mean, it all depends. There's really cool people on these dating apps. So,
definitely.
You're the one person you might match with might be the one, honestly, because I've seen it. My friends have been on Tinder before and they used it. And one of my friends actually is currently in a long-term relationship.
Oh yeah, somebody got engaged off.
So people have absolutely found
underestimated
their love of their lives.
Definitely
on online dating. Okay, so I want to start off by asking you.
But why don't we go around asking what our preferences
what preferences are?
I want to know what y'all think.
We've always asked her. She hasn't asked us.
All right, so
y'all got to answer the same question.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first. I'll give it to you.
Okay. Okay. So I want to say that I'm into white girls. I'm into Latinas. Those are my preferences. I guess you could say demographically.
Preferences, as in you like to do online dating, or
you're talking about that?
Yeah, okay. Not preference.
I thought we were getting into detail.
You're showing your cards right now.
Okay, my bad. Was that bad? Okay. All right. So I want to say I use Tinder and Bumble mostly.
You'd like to use that over in person?
Just those two. I mean, I don't really have a lot of experience with Hinge because I don't know. Hinge is looks like a lot of effort to me, so I prefer just the whole traditional swiping.
You like swiping more than just
swiping. And also you could also find out a little bit about them. They have their interests, their hobbies, their occupation, height. I don't know if that matters to you guys. So
okay.
No, that is nice to kind of know that up front.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's good to keep it a little secret or mystery and find out for
Yeah.
yourself. But like, I feel like if you're looking for something super specific, then it's kind of nice to be like, okay, you're already into the same things I'm into,
Yeah.
or not into
Yeah.
that, you know?
Exactly. So, what about you, Cassidy? Wait,
All right,
All right, Martin. Yeah. Martin, you
I mean,
next.
my go-to is the whole traditional, like just like in person. But if I were to pick and choose, I think Hinge right now is a go-to, just because like you have the whole prompt.
Okay.
To answer the prompt.
Wait, okay, I don't know much about Hinge. Like, what's the difference between that and like Tinder?
So I have a friend, and I was
Tell
talking.
us a little bit about Hinge, Martin.
I was talking to her, and I was like, "What do you guys use in the Bay Area?" And she was like, "I mean, we only use Hinge." And I was like, "Well, that's crazy because we use Bumble and a little bit of Tinder. Tinder, I don't even use it anymore because it's like so saturated." But she was like, "Yeah, Bumble is just as bad as Tinder now. But apparently, you guys love Tinder here in San
like
Diego,
Tinder.
right?"
I mean, I just haven't used anything else because I don't use online dating that much. So when I do, it's like,
You just
okay,
have it
I'm just gonna
easy.
have this one.
yeah,
app,
yeah.
Like,
you just have it easy. Nah, some of the boys need to have more than one. You know.
Yo, we definitely do need to increase our chances a little bit more because you can't just rely on the old reliable or cold approach. Because sometimes you don't feel like you're in the mood to like approach somebody in person. Okay, so
Yeah.
That takes a lot of courage. Honestly,
It does take a
props
lot of
to.
courage.
I mean, girls do that too, but lots of dudes like props
yeah.
to y'all.
I personally think going up to people is a little more easier because like she's like, oh, this guy's coming up to me.
Exactly.
Rather than this guy's in bed 9 a.m. just woke up swiping right
Yeah.
blindly with one eye open. You know?
yeah,
It's
just
That's
complete.
true.
The algorithm is just completely set on just physical attraction. But like I said, there are so many things that you could find out about new people, and they even have like little communities now. I don't know if you guys ever been on like Tinder recently, but you can actually like filter out every community except for like, for instance, active people.
Really? I didn't
Literally
know
go
that.
on a
Okay.
community of active people, and they'll just be all that. Or like,
Wow.
Wait, that's cool.
if you're into food, then there'll be like a foodie section, and then they'll actually like have that sort of stuff.
Ooh, that's kinda cool.
I didn't really dive too into.
That's pretty smart.
I didn't dive too into that because like standards for guys. If we find them attractive, then we're gonna swipe right.
you don't want to exclude everyone. You know?
You can't exclude it because we
You
know
can't
there's-
pick and
there's
choose.
people that aren't as active that are pretty attractive as well. So, all right. So let's move on here. So, Kassidy,
Yes. In the hot seat.
I'm gonna pull up a little bit of statistics right here, and at the end,
Okay.
I'm gonna ask, what are some of these qualities that you find are most important in people when using online dating?
Okay.
Okay, so according to Pew Research, yeah, guys, I did a little bit of research. Photos, 68% of men say that photos matter, and 74% of women say that photos matter. I
Yeah.
think that's the single most important thing.
I think
What do you
that's
guys think?
why you're using a dating site. Like, it kind of sucks that photos have to matter because it is, like you said, like just physical
It's
appearance.
literally just physical
which we
appearance.
could get into how that's like good and bad in its own ways. But I think like on dating sites, like you want to look at who you're talking to. Like, even if you know everything about them, but they have no
Yeah.
pictures, or like just a very like, if they have like a selfie, but it's like their phone in front of their face and you can't see their face or something, it's
Oh.
like, who am I talking
Yeah,
to? Like,
and-
you want to know who you're talking to, you know?
Yeah.
Me and Yuli were talking about is like if the chick has the phone maybe like 6 inches away from her face, that's a red flag. You know, like we can't
Like,
see
you can't
anything,
see anything else besides your
anything
face.
below her shoulders. You know, that's she probably kind
And
of.
all her pictures are like that, then I'm sorry, I'm
I
not
don't
gonna have
know.
to swipe left on that. So, ladies, you got to make sure that you include everything.
Shoulders
So,
down to your knees, at
Shoulders down
least.
to knees. At least one in picture, so we can get a general idea of. Because you know what?
I've
You
never
don't
been
think this,
catfished,
but
though.
men have standards too.
Have you
Men
been
have standards,
catfished?
too. Have I been catfished? Honestly, no, because I always know like exactly what I'm getting myself into when I go
Okay,
with
okay.
somebody. I do, you know, I do,
do a little
You
research?
gotta do your research.
I do my
as a guy,
research
you
as
know?
well.
Like girls do a lot of research. I'm pretty sure. They go on
Oh,
their
yeah.
Instagram, they find their Twitter, they find their Facebook, they look at their 9th grade photos. They
We dig
Back
deep. We
into
are
the 17.
FBI agents when it comes to that.
FBI agents.
One of the questions I always ask is, you have an IG? You know, what's your Instagram? What's your portfolio looking like? You know,
They know your social security number. They know everything.
your ratio has to be fairly okay for a female. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, Photos matter. So, what are some examples of photos that you kind of like to see?
Let's do this. Photos that are red flags.
Photos that are red flags? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot for
Ooh.
guys.
Wait, I don't know if I have an answer right away. That's a hard one. Well, I mean, okay, this is just a personal thing for me. If I see a guy like holding up like a fish, like after he's been fishing.
I saw something on.
No.
I mean, that's because I'm vegan, so like that's why.
Oh, 'cause you're
But
vegan,
I just
okay.
also like even before I was vegan, I was like, why are you showing off a dead animal?
But it's
That's
an
weird.
accomplishment. Some people see that as like a sport, I guess.
No, I get that I mean, it is people's lifestyles.
But you know-
no judgment, but I'm not gonna be like into that.
Right,
Like,
right.
I don't know. And a lot of women, even that aren't like vegan, like the same reasons that I would give for
Yeah.
not liking that are just like, this isn't attractive. Why are y'all thinking this is like cute?
The whole fish thing. They're just like.
It's like 6 foot tall, like taller than me.
Yeah. you know?
So, yeah, but the beauty of it is that you could actually find exactly kind of what you want by filtering out all those types of pictures. So if you don't, if you see a guy with a 6 foot fish, I think it's kind of cool. But I mean, if you don't think it's kind of, if you don't like
Women
that,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Then swipe right and then swipe left. My bad. Swipe left and then boom, they're gone forever.
Wait, have you gone on any dates with guys that have pictures like that?
So personally, I haven't been on dating sites for guys. It's only been for women.
Okay.
And so the only guys I've ever gone on dates with have been like in person. It happened to be.
Okay.
So that's where it's different between me and like other people. But I know women that like don't really necessarily like those pictures, but they still are like it's not a total red flag.
So you have a
They're
pretty
like,
good-
okay, I don't love that, but I'll still give this guy a chance if there's like he's attractive in every other way and like maybe has similar hobbies or something.
See, what I'm thinking is like when somebody approaches someone in public, there's a lot more leeway.
Because you don't know anything about him.
True.
You're just relying on his game at that point.
Let's do a little scenario. So like if this someone comes up to you at a bar, restaurant, whatever, picnic, party, with cargo pants, cargo shirt, just came back from hunting a fat ass deer, big game bison guy, some Joe Rogan stuff.
Got some blood on his boots and shit.
Yeah.
Chewing on some chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Well, that's obviously
But-
a no-go.
But this guy is sweet, also vegan. But he's just for sport. He catch and go.
That's not vegan. That's just plant based. No, you're not doing that.
Okay.
So it's a no go for this guy.
Okay.
Even what if he's nice?
We're getting too much into the fish guy. The fish guy a little bit. Okay, let's okay, what about
We're catering this in on if you're a fish dude. Like,
Okay. Shout out to all my fish guys.
Not Cassidy. He's not.
I think that's
You know
just a
what?
personal thing though, and I don't know. Like I know women that like aren't opposed to that, and like women go fishing and go hunting. Like there's people that do that.
We go crazy.
I don't get it.
Fair.
No,
That's
no. like
That's very fair.
so yeah, I
Okay.
think that's a very personal like preference.
Okay, what do you think? Or like you said, like you're not really on Tinder for guys, but what? I know you have a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm.
What about the gym selfie? I have a gym. I used to have a gym selfie.
So when I saw your gym selfie, I was like, "Ugh, I don't know, man.
Because I be going to the gym and shit. I want to show that off a little bit. That's one of my. That's one of my. My positive characteristics.
As long as you don't have like the wife beater and like short shorts going on in the mirror, that's like, oh man,
I
this
think
man
it's
bad news.
Okay. But what if?
This man's gonna rip.
Okay, what do you? What are your thoughts on the selfie? And then we can go into other pictures, like when somebody takes it for you. So, what are your thoughts on the gym selfie?
She hasn't seen our profile yet.
Yeah,
though.
Oh yeah, I need to see y'all. Oh my God.
I'd have kept that a secret.
After this, then we'll go into that.
I want to
We'll
see
go
your
into that.
guys'. We'll do a like live like judgment.
I have no problem showing you guys what my Tinder and
I'm open
Bumble
book.
looks
Come
like.
on, man.
I'll even show you guys my bio. Like, I don't give a shit. My bio sucks.
See, I have it down to IQ plays. I got some smart
You
plays.
do think outside the box.
I do think a little bit outside the box. I might even get Yuli.
Yeah, I'm gonna swipe right. I'm gonna definitely swipe right on you, man.
Oh my
And you know
God.
what? Move out the way, Kassidy.
Y'all can get close, okay?
No, we needed a guest today, so we can separate us too.
No, but okay, gym selfies. I mean, I like them, but that's also because I work out a lot. So like, I like people with muscles and who like are athletic looking and stuff.
I like that.
And I think most women really do like that. Like even girls I know that like have never worked out a day in their life, they're like biceps, abs, shoulders, backs and abs are.
Really, I thought it was the whole like abs and legs. Now you're not a big fan of big legs.
Okay, if you have spaghetti legs, bye.
Hey,
you know what? I still squat 2 plates.
No, you're doing that. I'm just saying if
Put your resume down.
If
I'll
you're
get my resume down 235 on there. I do have skinny ass legs, but I mean that's
no,
just a separate
it's not
conversation.
skinny legs. It's just if you skip leg day for like 5 months in a row, goodbye.
That's just dangerous.
Like that type of like the guys that are just all bulky upper body and like there's no muscle, like nothing.
Mr. Incredible looking ass.
So if you post a gym selfie, guys, make sure your legs are included in there. I include my legs too, because you know I have skinny legs, so I make sure like you know what, this is me. This is the gym selfie.
And no, guys,
you're working with.
And it's raw. This is exactly what you're getting yourself into.
and guys, it really doesn't matter about skinny legs. That like it's literally just at least have muscle there if you have muscle other places.
It's all
like,
good. Hey, you already
even.
said it.
Okay, shut up. Okay.
All right.
It's a dynamic mic. Just
Okay, so it's a dynamic mic, by the way, guys. All right, so gym selfie is a plus. I was gonna go a little bit more about like, so I've heard that selfies, you should limit the amount of selfies that you have and maybe have more pictures of people taking it like candidly or like people taking
100%
of you.
100%.
Yeah.
When you have the phone in the mirror, it just makes it so like it's like nasty.
All your pictures are selfies, bro. You are asking to get 0 matches at that point.
Yeah.
I think so.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe
like
I
it?
just don't overthink that
Oh, you're
so much.
just so nice.
Okay, if you're doing
Yeah.
like mirror selfies and you're covering part of you, like no. But
The
like
half face one.
no. Or like okay, guys, I don't know why. I don't know if y'all do this. Guys take pictures from down here. Like they have like triple chin and they're like, yeah,
We're
what's
just
up?
lazy. We just lazy though.
I'm like, no.
I mean, I don't have a picture like. You have a picture like that? I would like. To
No,
see.
but like if I do send snaps, I'm kind of lazy.
Oh yeah, but that's Snapchat. I'm talking about like.
Yeah, Snapchat's
your
like-
starting 5. Like you know, the Lakers got a starting 5.
No
you know,
shot.
basketball, like
No
you have to have a
shot.
starting 5.
No shot. I got LeBron's on all 5, dude.
LeBron's on all 5.
LeBron's on all
But
5.
you gotta have a whole team. It's a whole team of pictures. You gotta have the selfie. You gotta have the one that people take of you. Your hobby.
Ooh, and your pet. If you have a pet,
I'm about to borrow someone's
Okay.
pet.
you have a picture.
don't have a pet right
No,
now.
you have a picture with
Hey,
a
Mark, you're
dog
my
or
pet. He's a
cat.
dog.
Girls are gonna be like, oh.
Okay. Martin's my pet. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
So what I'm thinking is, so this is how I have my profile set up. First photo is always gonna be like a good full body photo.
Why don't you show us, Martin?
I'll show you. Oh, I can show you right now.
All right, guys.
Here you go. First reaction.
I'm excited. Okay, wait.
Fuck,
Wait.
using my
Oh,
excited,
you're gonna
okay.
kick. We're gonna do a little. Boom. So first photo, we have full body, right?
That's good. And
a
it's like
good-
a high quality
That's a
one
high
too.
quality.
Picture. That's a
Yeah.
good
Wait, how do
picture.
I like go
And you scroll
through?
down. There's prompts, right? First prompt. Read the prompt for us.
A shower thought I recently had: installing a whiteboard in the shower for shower thoughts.
Ooh,
I like that. Okay.
that's a kicker.
Let me introduce you to my alter ego.
This is Hinge, by the way. Guys.
Okay,
gotta
yes,
be a
you
little
want
bit
like
more
a
creative.
funny.
You want a
kind of-
funny photo.
wanna
You
be
want
a
a
little
fun to
bit more
show some
creative on that one.
personality. Okay, so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. Me in the wild. Okay, yeah, you want like a drunk selfie for sure.
And you got some friends in there. I like that.
Yeah, to show like
It's crazy
you
how
have
you have a picture of
friends.
me in there.
This year I really want to get better at surfing. Okay, showing you
Some
want
goals,
growth. Okay.
Some growth.
Growth.
Okay, I like that picture. A little black and white action.
Black and white's always classic.
Facts about me that surprises people. I don't need oxygen to breathe.
I wish so.
A little
Wow.
funny
I wish
one.
you guys could see this.
Impressive.
Godly.
Damn, I want to show you by now.
And that's I like more funny than serious.
No, I think funny, especially on dating apps, should be prioritized. Like you don't want all funny. You want
can't be
like
all funny,
a
though.
little hot picture. Like yeah, you know.
I like 2 odd pictures and the rest funny. That's a go.
But you
Like
gotta-
I think your type of funny is good too. It's not like weird ass like thing.
But
like it's
all-
like actually funny. You know.
Appreciate it.
But you gotta have some sex appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like,
You gotta look sexy in some of
Honestly,
your pictures.
great.
You know,
Pass.
you look
Yeah.
sexy in the first one. I think that one's your.
Appreciate it,
Would you say
appreciate
that one's like your sex appeal picture?
I think just this is what you're dealing with. this what you're getting? I'm not a dollar store,
Lay it all out
but
on
I'm
the
not a Walmart, you know? Like, I'm just like at a Best Buy level. It's okay.
Right.
We okay.
I give you an A+.
But we're
I like
using
it.
our phone to record, so it's up there. But we'll look at it afterwards. Okay, next question.
Hell yeah.
Type of relationship. 53% of men care about the type of relationship. We're talking about like.
We're getting intense here.
We're talking about what type of relationship. You know, I guess they're looking for a relationship. I don't really know exactly what that meant, but relationship. So I guess they're looking for a relationship, and 72% of women say they're looking for a relationship of some sort.
Wait, 2% of women.
No, 72%.
72. And then how many? 50 something?
53% of men.
Okay. I think it's very important to just like specify, like either whether it's in your bio or just when you start like messaging someone, to just be straight up. Like so many people like try to go around corners and like just literally say, these are my intentions. Like I just want to or I want a relationship. Like just say that straight up. And then people will be like, okay.
Oh, I know you got something to say about that one. I know you. Say it.
Okay, so personally, guys, you guys saw me in the corner. I don't fully agree with that. I don't agree with that because I think when you take somebody out on a date and then there are two people that come together that are attracted to each other, they're gonna want it's gonna happen inevitably.
Right.
I don't recommend you guys put your intentions on Bumble/Tinder. Because, damn. Okay, so basically because if you say straight up, I'm looking to smash, that's out of the window completely. A lot of the times the girl's not going to want to stay.
You'd be surprised.
That's not.
Thank you.
I mean,
thank you.
No, guys, no. I don't recommend guys saying that because if you say,
there's a way of saying
I think it's a trap. I think it's a shit test that girls put on guys, and then they, the guy would be like, obviously, because I've done it before. I'm talking about from experience because you know, sometimes like I like to experiment with different things and like see what works, see what doesn't work. So when a girl asked me that one time, I said it, and then she was like, "Okay, never mind, bye." And I was like, "Damn, just like that." I was just trying to be honest.
Gotcha.
I was just trying to be honest.
No, it can definitely go both ways. I get what you're saying. Like, you should definitely see, like, on the first date, like, take somebody out, see how the vibe is, whatever. But I think it can be dangerous if you're, like, going in with the intention of just wanting to but then you're not saying that. And then the girl's thinking, like, he maybe wants something more. And then that's your only intention. Hopefully all y'all watching or listening, whatever, would, like, read the signs. Like, even if you want that, you would know, like, okay, if she's not feeling it, like, I'm not going to push that, of course.
Of course. But at the end of the day, you got to have game. And it's like, okay, so let's say, you also got to keep in mind what type of date is the guy inviting you to. Ooh. So I like to say, if I'm going to say, hey, yo, come over for some wine and a movie, that's a whole different. Something's gonna go down.
Yeah.
And if you say, hey, you know what? Like, I think you're pretty cool. Like, we should go out to get like sushi or something sometime. And then I'd be like, cool. That's a little bit more wholesome. And at that point, the girl can kind of feel out the guy a little bit more, see what his intentions are, whatever the hell. So you can kind of read that a little bit more when you're on a date. But when he's asking you out to wine in a movie, you already know what's gonna go down.
Yeah.
I feel like wine and movie, like the first time you ask off the bat, you're gonna be thrown out, dude. You just out the bat, dude. You're done. What I usually do, because I usually tell them, hey, I have a meeting, a business meeting at blah 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 time, you know. Yeah. But most of the time I got class. My fucking ass gotta stay on Zoom, you know.
That's true. Your purpose comes first.
My purpose comes first. Right. I come first, right? I do that, and in black only meet at X, Y, and Z times. And then she's like, all right, I can meet at this time. I'm like, all right, for sure. I'll meet you here. Do you want me to pick you up? Yes or no? She'd be like, yes, you can pick me up. I was kind of surprised at how a lot of girls is able to accept rides from random dudes off the internet. You know what I mean?
Well, it's all about making your profile as trustworthy as possible. They got a blue check now, guys. You guys can they do the little like point up, smile.
Get verified.
And then get verified on that shit. You know, make yourself look as legit as possible.
Yeah. So the first day is always just getting to know her. I've been on first date where I'm like, this girl is not the move, bro.
Yeah.
She kind of weird. But this whole month I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick through it just for research purposes for this podcast. You know, I'm gonna do it for
the late bloomers, baby.
For late bloomers. So I'm gonna see. I went through with it. Yes, it turned out she was kind of weird, but not everyone on the dating app is gonna be your type. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, I have my age ranges from like 22 to like 29. 27-year-olds are like
not 21.
What?
Not 21.
21 was cool. 22 is just a little more safer, you know. She's not 21 like
I mean,
your
21,
birthday's
you can
on.
go to the bars, you can buy alcohol.
I mean, like I like a little mature, you know, like
You know what?
Me being
Free
21,
country,
just
guys
sitting
can
in the
like what
back.
you like.
But that's just my 2 cents.
That's a solid 2 cents, Martin.
It's like 3 cents probably.
That's about 3 cents. Your 2 cents are worth $1. All right, Kassidy.
Yeah.
Let's move on here. This is a big one.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Well, I think it's a big one.
Okay.
Occupation.
Ooh, the occupations.
Occupation. So, according to Pew Research, they say that 8% of men care about occupation, and 27% of women care about occupation. And I call cap on that, but you can go ahead and share that.
I don't.
Whatever you think about
I
that.
honestly don't think I've ever thought about that. Like, it's cool when like someone's in an occupation that like I'm interested in, but like I've never said like, no, you're working at this place that I don't like or something. Like,
Why don't you tell the people what are you doing currently? What are you up to right now?
I'm doing fitness coaching, mindset coaching, content creation. So for me, anything having to do with like wellness, like
Well-being,
holistic
mindset. Yes,
stuff,
yes.
like
Okay.
mindfulness, meditation, like spiritual stuff. Like I'm so much more interested in them, but it's not like if they're not like if they're doing accounting or something, I'm not going to be like, no.
So you do care about the occupation, only because you can relate to a little bit more if like a person's like, let's say like, you know, in the what you're saying is like in the medical like / like mental health field.
I feel like it can be a good thing, but it doesn't like take away, if that makes sense.
What if you work full time at Walmart?
That's fine. I mean, I think it's also
That wasn't very convincing.
no, I think it.
A slight pause right there.
No, I think it's also my like age and stuff too. Like I'm 21. Like I'm gonna meet people like in their early 20s
That's
or
fair.
whatever.
That's a good point.
And like I don't really care what people are doing as long as they're like happy and they have like I'm a very ambitious person, so I need somebody who has goals themselves. So even if they're like working like retail their whole life, but if they have personal goals,
yes,
then like that's fine. So yeah.
All right, you heard it, guys. If you're working full time at a job, crank those hours out, make that money, and always have and set yourself some goals. Okay, so occupation.
Some side hustles.
What about you, Martin? Does occupation matter for you?
Honestly, I think so. Like 95%, it definitely does.
What like occupations do you look for?
Like anything that's where you're just like, okay, this person has a drive. You know, this person isn't going to like just be stagnant in where they are currently. Just as long as they're able to like go ahead and behind all their, I guess, quote unquote chess moves in life, they want to become better and they want to become, I guess, a positive influence in society. That's all I really want to ask for.
So you like that drive too. So
100%. I don't know anyone that doesn't want any drive in the opposite partner.
Okay.
So maybe that's like a key point, like I think, ambition and goals and stuff.
I think the opposite partner is supportive and able to push you and themselves to become better. Right. So that's just, right. That's about it. I feel like you can work in Walmart, but I know from like 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. you're applying to other things.
She's gonna be working on her purpose.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
What about you? What do you think about occupation, Yuli?
I mean, we live in 2021 or damn near 2022. So I would like if like my, potential, significant other had, or like even person, if I was like just looking for, had like some ambition as well. But that's not the most important aspect to me. I mean, for me, it's like, I think if they have like some if a girl's like feminine and like she gives off that energy, I feed off that energy and that
You
energy.
like feminine chicks.
Yeah, I like feminine, like cute and nice.
Very girly
very
girl.
nice, very girly girl, very nice. You know,
Can the girl work out? Like, can she have like shoulders?
Absolutely, she can have, but not like freaking like yoked. But I mean, she can have shoulders.
I kind of like buff girls. I like. That's kind of weird, but I kind of like buff girls.
I mean, everybody has their preference.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of look for more of like if she's like really nice and like if she wants to talk to me and she like texts me,
give me a time
if
of
she texts
day.
me, good morning, bro. All right, cool. you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it would be a plus if you were like working on some kind of purpose.
Okay.
But at the same time, I want a girl that can cook too.
Oh, you want to get fed?
Is that like frowned upon to say?
So we were talking about this early in the car.
We were talking about this earlier.
down.
Is that okay? You know what, guys?
So the topic as Yuli's trying to ask is that, is it frowned upon or is it kind of like looked bad that if the person or the guy wants the companion to cook majority of the meals?
Yeah, I mean, no, and she can still be on her purpose. Like she can just be grinding all the time, not all the time, but like I would like her to like kind of come back at home. We go back to our, you know.
Will you be cooking though?
Masculine and feminine roles. What?
Will you be cooking though?
Will I be cooking?
Yes. Will you
I
be
personally hate cooking so much.
And that's okay then. Let me give
You think that's
my.
okay? I think that's kind of shitty for the girl.
I hate
No.
the only meals that I cook. I cook ground turkey. I cook chicken and rice every single day. And I would love for someone to come in and teach me a little bit more about that.
So you're willing to learn.
Let me give my thoughts. I think it's all about the intention. If your girl comes home and you're like, you better cook for me, then that's fucked.
It's not like that.
No, exactly. So I think it's all
what I
about
thought it was.
intention. Like, if you're just like, oh, I don't really like what I'm cooking, like, I'd love for like my partner to be able to cook for me, like for her to be like a good chef and like chefing it up in there. Like, I think that's fine. And like, personally, like, I love cooking. I do not like traditional gender roles with things. So like, no, I'm not going to want someone to expect me to cook, clean, like whatever. But I love cooking for people. So if someone was expecting me to do that, I'd be like, no, I'm never cooking for you. But if it was like, I want to cook for you.
I want her to have a love for cooking for me.
Exactly.
It's like a bonding experience. Like she comes home and she's like, Yuli's be eating the nastiest shit all the time. He comes home and he cooks ground turkey with the same pasta he gets from Trader Joe's. I'm going to make him some enchiladas. I'm going to make him some fajitas, you know, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad. I literally think it's all about the intention and how you approach it. Like, don't expect that, but also like I don't think that's bad to want, like, at all, you know. And I mean, it's definitely a plus
for me. Like we said earlier, like everybody has like their own preferences, so and it's all right. We'll find everybody finds somebody. So
I think my preference of cooking is kind of different than both you guys. I kind of like cooking. So like I kind of want like both of us to be cooking in the kitchen. Yeah. Like I'll wash the veggies.
See, okay,
you
like hold the spoon together as you're like.
Okay, that's a bonding experience. See, I can rock with that. That's why I said earlier.
You got a vinyl playing in the background.
She can teach me a little bit about cooking. But But there's so many more aspects that we can go into when it comes to like finding like that person. But let's kind of steer right back on topic and go back to.
I have a question. All right,
go for it.
This is also on the topic of like dating apps or what so. But have you guys have any like awkward, weird encounters on these apps?
Kassidy, you go first.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm trying to think. I mean, probably. I feel like
my research purposes has been only within this month, you know. So I've only had a couple handful of dates of this month.
Yeah. No, definitely. There's been some times, I guess this isn't super awkward, but where I've like accidentally swiped right and then they message me.
Lucky man.
But just
lucky man.
But then just don't message him like at all.
No, I don't message, but like I accidentally swipe right and then they message me.
Okay.
They're like, oh my God, notification. Oh, No.
Like 2 seconds. I'm
dude.
no. But no, like they'll message me, and I mean I just don't respond. So like it's not that awkward. But I guess that's like the weirdest thing I can think of. That like oh I wasn't actually interested.
done that plenty of
Psych.
times.
Like
Yeah, but you never.
Times.
But wait. Did you, just to clarify? Did you mean like going out in person?
Yeah, going out.
Like a bad experience that you've had in person. Like you've gone out with somebody. It could be a girl. Could be a guy.
No, she's I'm flawless. I don't make mistakes.
She's like, I don't.
Not
Never
today,
catch me
G.
slipping.
no, honestly I can't think of anything like weird.
That's true.
happened.
I mean, both parties are not trying to have it as awkward as possible. I think the only awkward thing I have was so I matched with this chick and I was like, all right, I'm gonna pick you up in so and so. She gets in the car, doesn't say a freaking word.
Oh,
Oh no.
But we've planned that
And
like
you were actively like talking to
yeah,
her.
no, not she. Okay, so this is how it went down. We were talking on the dating app, and we're like, yeah, let's go to this place. And she's like, okay, perfect. She said, I'm gonna bring a bottle because I have like some extra, and we could drink in the car in the parking lot because drinks are fairly expensive. I was like, oh, nice. This girl is money, like conscious, perfect.
She's on my level.
Check.
Financial.
Check. Hard times right now.
What a global pandemic.
And then she got in the car. She brought one red flag. I already saw. She walked in, 2 red Solo cups. I was like, wow. Damn.
Wait, what did she have? What kind of
Jameson.
Oh,
Jameson.
She got some Jamie in there, guys. Some Irish whiskey.
Jameson with no chase. I was like, I have to sack up a little. Act like you want to take that shot. You act like it doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
It kind of hurt. So
You get ready to not make a face.
Yeah. Don't make that stench face.
Yeah,
so
but-
she gets in the car. I ask her, oh, we all asked that question. How was your day? She says,
Perfect question. That's all
it was
right.
cool. Yeah. I asked her, it was cool. And I'm just pulling these questions out, it's like pulling teeth. I was like, any plans this weekend? And it's freaking like I think it was Saturday. I went on a date with her.
Talking to a wall.
So we're halfway into the weekend already, So she's like, that's cool. I'm not. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be horrible, dude. I ejecto seat this.
I don't see it, okay.
So we get to the thing, and then she loosens up a little bit. But after that, she's cool. But other than that, like before, I feel like that was my first thing. That was actually my first online date.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I do not know.
Was that on Hinge?
Bumble. It was on Bumble.
Okay.
It was on Bumble. And then
Okay, so
I was kind of nervous. I had to put like not a playlist, but I had to cue a couple songs, current songs that maybe everyone would like,
CLB?
Yeah, some Drake, some of that.
I like that.
But that was the only awkward encounter, just trying to pull questions out of thin air.
Okay.
Yeah, that's hard when there's not that natural like communication. That can be difficult. So
I don't. That's a huge red flag for me. If like
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk to you, but you're not asking questions back to me. But hold up. Let's back it up a little bit, okay? Let's talk about before you go out on a date. We're talking about like when it comes to like you guys match. You think she's attractive, she thinks you're attractive, whatever the hell, and then what happens before you go out on a date on Tinder?
Oh, I feel like all the guys have a little formula. Do you have a formula? Yeah.
I personally
double check
don't, but
the
I think
camera.
I'm just like, whatever happens. I'm just gonna
Okay.
wing it. Like, and I kind of just say like, what's up? Like, think you're cute, like that type of thing.
Okay, you
And
straightforward.
like, there's always like guys or even other girls that are like, they have pickup lines, they have like things that they say.
Okay.
So I kind of like that. I just am too lazy
Yeah.
to do that. So that might just be a me thing. But what's your like formula?
So this week, what's the date today?
Twenty-
A little tip for the guys.
It is October 23rd, right? So we're close to Halloween.
Right.
And, people like dressing up. I like dressing up. I think Halloween's one of the best.
Halloween's a good one.
Like
Halloween's definitely a good
holiday.
one.
So mine is, if we were to hypothetically dress up as a couple's costume, what would it be? That's my go-to line.
I actually like that. That's
They
kind of
eat that
cool.
thing up.
Yeah.
My answer is the
That's a good
Adams
one.
family. So I'll be the husband, she'll be the wife, obviously, Mm-hmm. But that's just my formula, and then we go on to whatever she wants to carry it on to.
Yeah.
And then maybe like 4 or 5 texts later, I'll be kind of tired of him. Like, here's my number. Let me know if you want to text me back, and let me know if you want to hang out. I'm free these days. 8 out of 10 times it works, just because like, hey, dude, like, I got other stuff I need to do. Like, I'm gonna give you my number, have the ball in your court. You let me know what you want to do. Like, you know my intentions. Like, I just want to hang out.
Yeah.
That's actually good because it puts the ball in her court. Like saying like if she doesn't want to text you, if she's really not interested in actually meeting up, then she just doesn't text you. It's not like, hey, give me your number, and then she feels obligated to do that. So I kind of like that tactic. Yeah.
Never that. You know, copyright that.
What's your tactic? Do you have like a formula?
I feel like me and Martin are like the yin and the yang, you know?
It was all totally opposite.
Wait, I'm excited. What is it?
So what I do is, I mean, I just go in with the mentality. If she's into me, if she likes what she sees, she's going to want to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't, then she doesn't. But obviously, you do want to be a little bit creative. You know, sometimes I do say hello. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that works. But what I also found out is that you could look through their pictures, find something that catches your eye in the pictures.
Ooh, and like touch on that.
Mm-hmm. Let's say, for instance, she's in New York. Like, hey, how was your what time of the year did you go to New York to? Mm-hmm. Blah, blah, blah. Start a little conversation about New York. Or like one time, for instance, I saw this girl who had a beautiful like Tiffany necklace on, and I was like, hey, is that a Tiffany necklace? Mm-hmm. And then she's like, whoa, how'd you know? And then boom, like.
That's actually a good way I like conversations like that besides just like, hey, hello? How are you? Like, how's your day? How's your weekend? Like, what do you do? Like that, like, obviously you kind of need to get into that to like get comfortable with someone. But I kind of like when it already starts with like a topic.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's actually a really good thing.
It's worked for me, but also like.
And then it shows you're paying attention. You're not just swiping and not caring. You're like going through and being like, I'm interested in this person. Yeah. Let me see what she's into. You know.
So yeah, you gotta kind of like use your resources, you know, like, okay, she's giving you this, even look at her bio, you know, she has a bio, she's talked to herself a little bit, like you guys talked about, she works, whatever, she's gonna have that on there. She likes a sport, tennis, she likes, I don't know, soccer, go off that. And then from there, if that works out, cool. I don't ever talk to a girl for more than 2 days on an app.
Really?
Yeah. And then I'm going to probably ask for her number after like, okay, like if we're talking the whole day, then that's cool. I'll probably wait another day. But like, you seem pretty cool. Hey, would it be cool if I got your number? It's easier to talk on there instead.
I like to stretch this out.
Okay. I mean,
that's interesting.
That's I mean, whatever
I feel like
works
girls
for you.
love talking, and they love the whole quote unquote.
Not on Tinder. Nobody likes. I don't care what you say. Nobody likes talking on Tinder or Bumble. I mean, personally, I don't like talking on Tinder or Bumble.
Oh, I hate it.
Awful.
My number one mission is to get them off the app as soon as possible.
So my whole thing is
that sounds so bad, but I get it.
It sounds bad.
No, because I like never check dating apps. Like you don't check it like every second of every day.
Do you have your notification on your dating apps?
No.
Exactly. So they're not going to check it every single day. So just
I gotta turn mine
you
off.
have a small little conversation about something. Wait, how does that sound bad? If I want to get them off the app, like maybe I want to get their number.
No, just the way you said it. It wasn't like what you said. It was just like my number one thing is to get them off the app. Like all right. You just sounded so demanding.
My bad. So what I meant to say was, I told you I need to practice my tongue a little bit. So. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to like talk to a person. It'd be a lot easier. Like I say, it's easier if I just talk to you like on your phone.
No, I completely agree.
Or I text you.
Yeah.
And then you'd be surprised. A lot of the times they say, all right, cool. And then she gives me her number. You know, not every time I text her back, she messages me back. But when I message her and then we have a conversation about that, and then now it's time like to get to know her on a deeper level because we got, we're talking through text now. And then from there, arrange a date. And then arrange a date. Yeah. But I don't want to go into first dates just yet. So let's just.
That's another episode.
My thing is that you get off her Bumble, I get her IG or her number. If it's her number, it's a little more dead end. There's no like visual representation of who she is more, right? I go to her IG, get her IG. 8 out of 10 times, 7 out of 10 times, she posts stories on her IG. That's when I come in, swipe up, be like, ooh, I like this. I think maybe blah, blah, blah. You give them your 2 cents of things about her story. And then you guys carry on your convo on Instagram now, right? So you have more than one platform of talking now, right?
You have a whole formula.
But then I feel like you can just get everything from like texting them. It's like, oh, you got Instagram? Cool.
Yeah, but your main goal is to have her
digits.
No, your main goal is have her trust you as like, oh, you are a good person, which we are, you know, just more so just like we're doing kind of strategically in layman's terms.
Well, as a guy, you have to be a little bit more like,
because I feel like guys are sometimes very hard to approach, and sometimes guys are just when I see some other guys, I'm just like, dude, you are fucking disgusting.
And they do like have like these tones where like you can't really trust them as well. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't trust you if I was like, you know, with chicks, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I feel like Instagram is a good way to go. Like either text or Instagram, but like Instagram, especially with stories, you can see somebody's like not whole life. Of course, people don't post their whole life, but like just a little more of their like fun side or weird side, like
or what she's into.
Yeah, just a little bit more. And I feel like I don't know if this is just a me thing, but I feel like after I let's say like match with someone and then add them on Instagram.
Oh, you post something on your story just for them?
If I want to like show them something, I'll be like, let me just post this on my story.
You know what I've been doing recently?
Nobody else matters except for you.
You know what I've been doing?
I know, I'm like, have they seen it?
Oh my God, he looked at it.
I've been replying. I've been like, you could delete this now. I saw it.
Oh my God.
I have seen you use that one.
Do guys do that?
I've done it. I've done it a couple times. Okay. I've been like, you could delete this now, honey. I just saw it. We good.
Yeah, that's actually.
She loves it.
Does that work every time or does that not work?
It works maybe like 7 out of 10 times.
No, but do you like post for her to see?
I don't post.
Oh, but you just call her out on that.
I feel like females post on their story a lot more than males.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
100%, right?
100%.
So the males usually just swipe up and you know do the thing.
Yeah. I just don't think that's like I don't think that's too much. I mean, depending on what you say, I agree with you. Like that's pretty smooth. I'm just not a big swipe up person unless we've hung out before. Unless we hung out. Now I'm gonna.
If I'm a little tipsy, I think every story's for me. If I'm a little she's talking to me. This is an individual story for me.
I feel like swiping up is exciting if you actually like the person. Like if I don't like someone that's like swiping up, I'm like, oh God. But like if you match with them on a dating site, I feel like chances are they're at least somewhat into you. Mm-hmm. So swiping up is good. I think it's like a little like, ooh, what did they say?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Exciting.
But you gotta already like them. But imagine how many swipe ups do you get when you post a selfie?
I mean, it depends because now I like do content creation, so I get a lot of swipe ups on like that stuff just because I have lots of followers.
Like guys like saying creepy things and stuff? Or like not creepy things, just like hard eyes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
that's
a
easy.
lot.
You know, but swipe up, click on the heart.
That's why I think there's just so much like people swiping up on girls' posts whenever they post like a selfie. So I don't think that's just the way to go about things. But I mean, if that's your thing, then go for it.
I can attest to that because I'm about to put her on blast right now. I added her a couple of days ago, and I said, hey Cassie, I'm really excited to work with you this weekend.
Wait, you did? I didn't see.
I got nada.
She got too much.
Bro, wait, what account did you add me on?
I add you on I think on your main account, right?
Is it the mindset one?
Yeah, the mindset one.
That's the have like 30 DMs that I haven't gotten.
That's
to
what
yet.
I figured. Yeah. So I was like, I'm in the stockpile of
Because
other
Martin
dudes.
texted me, he's like, hey, yo, I DM Cassidy.
And then Ulysses
I'll
like,
add you back. I'll add you back.
Yeah. Yuli was like, are you messed up? And I was like, I think I messed up. I was gonna resend. I was gonna unseen it, but I was gonna take my pride away. I was like, I'm gonna leave it there.
Just leave it there.
Good.
Leave it there.
And
I just didn't
right
see
now
it
in person.
I'm gonna tell you on this podcast.
Exactly.
No, I just didn't see it. I promise.
That's what I
You're
thought.
doing good. You're doing good.
Exactly. And we're here now, so that's all that matters. Okay. All right. Oh, I don't want to get into that right now.
Okay, let's talk about red flags. Like I know we dabbled that a little bit. What are your red flags? Oh, you said the whole
red flags is good
game of like.
Yeah, if you're holding up a dead animal, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. And that's just her, guys. Some girls might be into fishes.
Yeah. No, that's just a me thing for sure. I mean,
what is a green flag for you? Besides my profile.
Well, no, I feel like yours touched on like how there has to be some type of humor there. Like some type of personality, not just like if you look like a douche, like so going back to kind of the gym pictures, like I think a couple gym pics, especially if you like lift or that's like part of your personality, like of course put that in there and that's like what you like doing.
Just one though, like you don't have to have like 3 gym.
No,
selfies.
all your selfies are just at the gym, you look like a douche.
Tell my gym bros don't post too many of those.
Even if you're like a fitness trainer, like something like that, you can definitely put more and like say like, this is who I am, this is what I like doing, for sure. But if that's all your pictures,
no.
You just look like an asshole. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just a selfie. I mean, like you said, Martin, like just the face pics with nothing.
See, I'm
no
100% against any selfie. I just think it's so
100%.
tacky.
No, we need to have at least one selfie in there.
Mine's from someone else.
It shows a little bit of character.
I feel like when I see girls taking selfies, I'm like,
I kind of want to see you judge my dating profile because mine are like all selfies.
yeah. See, so if you have all selfies, someone's like, I mean, shit.
I'm like, where your friends at? You know,
Dude.
like you gotta have some friends.
Where's your friends at? You got a dog at least. Do you like? One red flag I want to touch on is if the girl is at the beach specifically, right? She has a bikini on, whatever. She's facing the shore. Her back is facing the coast. She's on her knees, bent down.
I know exactly the one you're talking about.
She's just feeling herself,
looking
man.
back with two hands on her knees, looking back.
Yeah, she's feeling herself.
And that's the first photo.
I love it.
That's a red flag.
Why? Because she's
Interesting.
18 to 20 years old.
Most of the time, she's gonna be 18 to 20 years old. Cassie, I'm praying that's not gonna be your first.
No, it's not. It's
Thank
not.
God.
But I mean, I kind of get what you're saying, but
That's such a random.
I don't know. I
red
love like when girls are just like, I don't know, doing weird, like showing off something. Cause I'm just like, yes, girl, yes.
That's fair. That's
like,
fair. I've seen some weird things on dating apps. Like I've seen some like with like Snapchat filters where they have like the mustache now, where girls would put like mustache on them. Like that's quirky and cute, you know.
Oh, like a kind of like a costume, like type of
Like where
picture?
Snapchat has like filter where they input a stash
okay.
on you, you know. I'm like, okay, she's funny. She's funny
I
to
should
my
start doing
caliber.
the bald filter just on every picture.
I would
Like,
definitely
hello.
swipe.
I would
I would swipe.
Kind of funny.
I would swipe. I think I'm really into just funny, quirky girls.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's the dating theme. Like,
And I
profile.
feel like that sets you aside from all the other people. Like you want to show some personality. I know it's online dating. Like you're not going to be able to show who you are as a whole on there. But yeah, showing like that you're funny in your unique way, because we all have like a unique sense of humor, would be cool to do. Maybe I should put something funny on mine.
You
I actually
better hop
I don't
on
think I
that.
have anything. I'm like judging yours being like, yes, that's great, and me not having that
Come on,
on mine.
Cassidy.
You know what's a red flag for me? If your first picture is barely your face and it's just all ass. It's not okay. Obviously, it's not a red flag. You know, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna swipe.
After a night hanging out with you, she's gonna ask for some money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you're getting yourself
Yeah,
into.
that's an automatic red flag. It's like, yo,
She's
like
an
what?
entrepreneur.
It's just
She's an entrepreneur.
It's just ass. I'm like, come on, man. And then I swipe and I keep going and it's all ass. And I'm like,
But see, I feel like
I'm not gonna take it
That's
too.
not a red
I'm
flag.
gonna
That's a
take-
stop sign.
I'm not gonna take
That's
it too.
a
I'm not
stop
gonna
sign,
take it too
dude.
seriously, but swipe right.
You're disgusting, man.
But see, then at least she's being straight up. She's like, this is what I'm
That's your
trying to come off
occupation.
as.
But she's not gonna state that that's her occupation. It's just that it gets a red. I mean, like, it's kind of a red flag. What about you, Mark? What would you say about like? Just
If I
all
see
girls?
that, that's a left, dude. Like, I'm not
That's
gonna
just-
waste one swipe on that.
That's yeah, okay.
Especially on Hinge. Hinge right now has like I think 7 to 8. So I am picky with mine. You know, I am replying to posts, and answering to them.
Well, Hinge is a lot more wholesome too, because you have on Hinge you
Methodical,
have like more.
definitely more methodical for sure.
You have to like fill out things and stuff.
Yeah, that's
like
a
an
lot
I-9
yeah.
form, you know what I mean?
personally don't use Hinge, but I was going to start it, make one just for research purposes.
Nah, you're gonna mess me over, dude. Don't mess up. Don't mess me over like that, bro.
Just
Don't
for
get into
research.
it.
Just for
You're gonna
research
mess me over,
purposes.
bro.
You know, but yeah, I decided to just not do that. But that's a red flag for me.
Interesting.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, just all aspects. I don't know. I think I think girls need to show a little bit more than just your ass. You guys need to show us a little bit about yourself at least, like what you do, and if there's no bio either. If there's
I hate when people have
if there's
no
nothing
bios.
in there, no
Like, who are
interest,
you?
no nothing. You know, you could very well be a real person with like pictures and stuff like that. You could have the best pictures, but if you have no bio, that's kind of a red flag for me a little bit.
Okay.
Like just have something about your interest.
A little bit. It looks you a little bit
know.
more trustworthy because obviously, like, you know, just like women have to be safe, men also have to be safe too. Just because it doesn't seem that trustworthy.
That's true. Nobody talks about that.
Yeah, nobody really talks about that. But men, you gotta be careful on these dating apps as well.
Yeah.
All right, I want to talk about one thing. What are your thoughts on if? So most of the guys on dating apps, right? Most of the time they want to hook up. What is the best way for these viewers to know the best way how to, I guess, to hook up on the first date?
Is it like how to bring it up to her like on the app, or is it just like
no? Because then that kind of goes into like the first date.
Look, give us a little gist.
A little gist. Okay. All right. You know what?
We're towards the end of things.
A little sneak peek on the first date, because we're not trying to get into that fully today, but give us a little bit about that.
We need to go out tonight. You know what I mean? We still got stuff to do tonight. We gotta go out.
It's like midnight or something.
Is it already midnight? Oh my God! It's 11:41. All right.
We had some technical difficulties earlier.
But
that's a good question actually, because I don't know. I feel like I'm just different than a lot of women in so many ways. Like, I want people to be straight up from the first moment because I don't want to waste my time. Like, and there's so many women out there that do just want to hook up. So if that's what you're like trying to do,
right?
And they like someone says to you like, I'm just trying to then they'll be like, okay, like not every woman, but
9.5 times out of 10. That does not work.
Yeah, that does not work.
Does not work. Cassie,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna call.
Well, that means then you're not with the person that. If you're just having that expectation, then find someone else.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Find someone else. Like just
I've done like maybe like handful of times. I got fucking thrown out.
Yeah, and you
did not work.
I mean, yeah.
Super sure. Hey, do you want to like hook up X, Y, and Z this date?
I've tried that too. Like my intentions are this. I'm trying to like hook up and not have any.
I've gone on delivered. She says
delivered or read.
No, she says. You sure spelled that right?
Yeah.
You sure you texted me the right person?
Worked out for me one time, but I'm pretty sure there's guys out there that have pulled it off. But you got to be a different specimen to pull that shit off.
I feel like
6'5".
Okay, if you don't want to say
be Jason Statham, you got to be Channing Tatum, Brad Pitt, Chad, Kyle. Those guys.
Oh God.
Are
Chad and Kyle.
As long as they don't have any dead fishes in front of them.
Those guys are cold. Those guys are cold. Yeah, the Ulysses and Martin.
Yeah. Maybe a guy named Caesar could do it.
Baby Caesar.
Baby CC.
I think Isaiah could do it too.
Oh, Pretty Boy Isaiah.
Pretty Boy Isaiah could do it. All right, shout out to the boys. Okay, anyway, let's go.
No, I think if you don't want to be like very straight up, because I guess like I like very direct, like blunt things, but yeah, I guess a lot of women don't
spread your knowledge.
Don't like that in such a way, but like if you want to be still straight up but not be that direct, you could just say like, oh, like if she's asking like what are your intentions, just be like, oh, I just want to like get to know people, keep things casual, just like meet people and see who I vibe with, and that type of thing. And then you can read the signs in person once you meet. And then also just read it's all about body language, how she's reacting and stuff. So like if you like are talking to her and like maybe like touch her knee or something, see if she like her initial reaction is like a little scared, or if it's like, oh, she leans into you and does the same, and then you can know like, okay, can I like do a little more, like whatever. And honestly too, like I feel like this is underrated, just to like verbally ask things. Like I know it's kind of like cheesy and stupid sometimes.
So cheesy.
It's so
like,
cheesy.
I don't even think like you should ask like, can I kiss you? Like I think that's weird.
I used to do that too, but I mean, yeah, if it's cool, there's sometimes I think it's cool and cute. It's a little cute. Haha, you're funny. Like why are you asking? Just do it. And then it's like, but sometimes it's like you can kind of sense that the person is like into you, and then you gotta wait for the perfect opportunity. You can't be at dinner like, you can't be doing weird shit like that, guys. You gotta wait for a perfect
just reaching under the table.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Like I said, that goes into like our next topic, which I don't want to get into too much. So
a little sneak peek. You'll have to come back.
Yeah, you have to come back for the first date advice. That's gonna be a funny one. But I think that's it for me. That's it for you guys.
Yeah, I feel like we could wrap up there. That was a good
cool
length
interview.
of episode. Thank you guys for tuning in, for watching or listening wherever you are. I hope you gained something from this. Hope you had fun with us. Mm-hmm. I had a really good time. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much again, Kassidy, for coming through for our first episode. We really appreciate that. And any final words for you, Martin?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Good. Thank you for tuning in. We are the Late Bloomers.
Peace out.